Today I'm going to show you how to create a dotted halftone effect in Photoshop step by step, even if you're just getting started. This is a really cool effect for posters, portraits, social media graphics, and creative edits, and the best part is that you can build it in a non-destructive way so your image stays flexible while you work. If you enjoy Photoshop tutorials like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy editing tips. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open your image in Photoshop and look at the Layers panel. You should see your background layer locked, which is normal for an imported image. Click the lock icon to unlock it. This gives you full editing control and lets you apply the effects we need. After that, right-click the same layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is important because it helps preserve the quality of your image while you apply filters. Now double-click the layer name and rename it to Subject. Renaming your layers might seem small, but it really helps keep everything organized, especially when your project starts to get more complex. Next, we need to make the image black and white. Go to the top menu and click Image, then Adjustments, then Black and White. When the dialog box opens, leave the settings on default and click OK. This removes the color and gives us a clean tonal base for the halftone effect. Halftone patterns work much better when the image is in grayscale because the dots are based on light and dark areas rather than color. Now we're going to create the gray base layer that will hold the halftone pattern. At the bottom of the Layers panel, click the new layer icon to make a fresh layer above your subject. Then go back to the top menu and choose Edit, then Fill. In the Fill window, set the Contents dropdown to 50% gray, then click OK. This gives you a neutral gray layer that's perfect for halftone effects. After that, right-click the gray layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. Again, this keeps the layer editable and lets you stack effects more cleanly. Double-click the layer name and rename it to Halftone Pattern so you can easily identify it later. Now it's time for the main effect. Go to the top menu and select Filter, then Filter Gallery. Inside Filter Gallery, open the Sketch folder and click Halftone Pattern. This is where the dotted look starts to appear. For the settings, use size 12, contrast 0, and pattern type set to dot. These settings create a smooth dot pattern without too much harsh contrast. If you want a softer or more dramatic look, you can always come back later and adjust the values, but these numbers are a great starting point. To add even more texture, click the New Effect layer icon at the bottom right of the Filter Gallery window. It looks like a little page icon, and it lets you stack another effect on top of the first one. Now click Torn Edges. This adds a rough, artistic texture that makes the halftone design feel more stylized and less flat. Use Image Balance 30, Smoothness 13, and Contrast 1. These settings give you a balanced texture without overpowering the dot pattern. Once everything looks good, click OK to close the filter gallery. At this point, the effect is really starting to come together, but we still need to blend it properly. In the Layers panel, look at the Blend Mode drop-down at the top and change it from Normal to Hard Mix. This creates a bold graphic look and pushes the halftone effect forward. Right next to it, or just below depending on your Photoshop layout, lower the fill percentage to 60%. Make sure you leave opacity at 100%. That combination helps soften the intensity a little while still keeping the effect strong and visible. The final step is where we add a little motion and style. Go to the top menu and choose Filter, then Distort, then Twirl. In the Twirl dialog box, set the angle to 50 degrees and click OK. This gives the halftone design a subtle swirling distortion, which can make the final result look more dynamic and artistic. It's a simple finishing touch, but it really helps the design stand out. And that's it, you've now created a dotted halftone effect in Photoshop. You can use this technique on portraits, album covers, thumbnails, posters, and all kinds of creative projects. The great thing about this workflow is that it's flexible, organized, and easy to edit later if you want to tweak the look. If this tutorial helped you, please give the video a like, subscribe for more Photoshop tips, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.